Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation by Fenty Beauty. So I'm really excited to try this out, and as you can see I think it looks pretty great, so stay tuned and you guys can see what I think. So this is the box and it just says on the side medium to full coverage for all, longwear, light as air. So that's pretty much all it says, and then the colour I got was 140. I pretty much just ordered this off of Sephora. I had no idea what colour I'd be because I know they have a huge colour range, which is actually really amazing. I was so impressed by that because being someone who's very fair, as you can tell, I'm like white as a ghost. I have a lot of trouble trying to find foundations that will match my skin tone. So this is good to know that this will match me. I'm really excited. So I think it's really great that she's gone and made sure that everybody's included in this, and that everyone, no matter how fair you are or how dark you are, you've got a colour for you, which is just amazing. Yeah, so that's definitely a big tick in my books because I think it's very important to make sure, you know, foundations are inclusive for everyone. So big tick from me. So yeah, so originally I wanted a tan shade, and for some reason on the website it looked tan to me, but it turns out it matches my fair skin, so I'm going to do it with my lovely white glow, as I say, my moon tan. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going to take it out of the box. I've already taken it out of the box once because I wanted to test it and see if it matched or anything like that, and I think it seems to look like it's matching, which is good. So that's what it looks like. It's just in a glass bottle with a plastic lid. I actually really like the packaging. I feel like it feels really luxurious, and I don't know, I like the glass bottle. I think that's really nice. And it has about, I don't know if it says how many mils it's got. 32 mils, which is actually really good because I think standard foundations are usually like 30 mils. So you get a little bit extra in this one. I think it's really nice and simple packaging, and yeah, I really like it. It's very, what's the word? Sleek? Yeah, I think it's really nice, like really nice sleek packaging, and it's good because it's quite slim. So I feel like it's not going to take up a lot of room in your makeup bag. So that's cool. And I love the fact that it has a pump because I hate having foundations without pumps because you're always having to like pour it around and you're getting it all over the place, which is kind of really annoying because you end up wasting like heaps. And also I like to be able to measure it by pumps, so then in my head I know I've used 1 pump or 2 pumps, and then I pretty much know from using a foundation like how many pumps usually I would use or need, so I don't have to waste anything. So I love that as well. So everything's ticking my boxes so far. Okay, so I'm just going to apply it now. So I'm going to put a headband on because I hate getting foundation in my hair. But I mean, I'm so white, like, oh my goodness. There we go. Because I hate just getting it in my hair. But yeah, I'm super, super white. So yeah, I think this should be the right shade because I literally just ordered it online. I literally took a stab in the dark because it's so hard to tell. Or maybe it won't be. It could be slightly dark. I have no idea. I feel like it might match. I'm not really sure. I mean, we'll give it a go. Oh, I'm just so white. I feel like this... I mean, they have even lighter shades than this. They have like loads of lighter ones. So I know if this one doesn't completely match me perfectly, I know there will be one that will, because I even have like, this is pretty white already, and I think there's loads of whiter ones than this, so I think you're covered. Okay. I've noticed it's fairly runny so far. I'd probably say I could have gone down maybe a colour or two, so maybe 130 or 120, I'm not too sure. This is a warm toned one. Okay. Maybe I could have got away with maybe just 1 shade down. But as I said, I was aiming for this to be tanned, but obviously it's not tanned. I think I'd have to go for something like 150. No, not 150 because that's like 1 shade above. I think I'd have to go for like 160, 165. I think that would probably tan. I'm not too sure. I think I'm just going to go in store and try and match it that way. I think will be a lot better. So far it seems to blend really nicely, and it's very matte as well, which obviously it's a matte foundation, but some foundations that say they're matte don't really seem to be super matte, if that makes sense. I feel like you wouldn't like this if you had very dry skin, because I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't suit you. But if you have like normal to combination or oily skin, I feel like you'd like this, because I think it would last longer if your skin's quite oily in the day, which my skin used to be super oily, but these days it's mainly just in my nose area and like my T-zone, and it usually doesn't, I feel like my foundations last a lot longer than they used to, because I used to just be oily like straight away. Now my skin doesn't typically get very oily until like the end of the day, which is kind of expected really. But yeah, so far it's been really easy to blend. It smells kind of like a bit like Play-Doh or something, and that's really weird, but I actually feel like, even though maybe I would say it's a shade or half a shade slightly too dark, I feel like it adds a little bit of colour into my skin, and like it doesn't look like a dramatic difference on my neck. I don't know what it looks like on camera so far, but it actually looks better than I was expecting it to. I thought at first when I started putting it on, I was like, oh, it's a bit dark. But I think sometimes half a shade dark can sometimes just add a little bit of colour back into your face, if you're very fair. Obviously you don't want a massive contrast, but if it's slightly, I feel like as long as you blend it, it can make you look a little bit less dead, like I usually do. I feel like next time when I apply this, I'm going to use a moisturiser first, because it is very matte, so I'd recommend using a moisturiser underneath. But so far I'm really liking it. I don't even think like I would like want to powder this. I don't even think it needs powdering at all. I mean, maybe under your eyes or whatever, but I don't really think I need powdering, which is usually something I always have to do. I don't know how much I'm using. I feel like I'm not very good at applying foundations on camera. Like when I'm, you know, just doing it by myself or whatever, I'm fine. But when I'm doing it on a camera, I feel like I'm very useless. Okay, so that's the foundation all done. And I think that was really great. Like so far I've been like genuinely really impressed with it. I mean, great packaging, a pump, what else? Good, amazing colour range, like absolutely amazing colour range. Yeah, I've been really impressed, and great coverage. So I think, as you can tell, this looks pretty good so far. I mean, like I don't even think I'm going to powder this. I think I might just do a little bit of powder underneath my eyes, and yeah, I think I'll be good to go. So, and yeah, I'm really liking it so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'm just going to go and do my thing for a little while, and I'll come back in about 5 hours and give you guys a little update on what it looks like. I'm not going to powder anywhere other than under my eyes, and I'm going to leave the rest of my face unpowdered, and I'm going to let you know what happens. So that's exciting. We'll see how it wears and all of that, and yeah, I'll see you guys in 5 hours. Maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like with my makeup on. Yeah, I'll be back in a second once my makeup's done, and I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll go and do the 5-hour review. Okay, so I've just gone and done my makeup. So this is what it looks like. I had a proper look in the mirror, and I think it looks super flawless, and I'm really happy with the colour match. At first I wasn't too sure, because on my hand in a big like puddle of it, it looked quite dark. But now it's all on and everything, it looks super good. I'm like super pleased with how it looks so far. I'll zoom you guys in so you can have a look. So this is what it looks like up close. It looks super good. I think it looks absolutely flawless. Like, I'm so pleased with it. Genuinely, I think it looks so good. I think it looks so nice. yeah, so that's what it looks like pretty much up close. I'm so happy with it. I've added some, obviously I've got a bit of a glow because I've put some highlighter on my cheeks, but I mean, it's so flawless and it looks amazing on camera. I'm so happy. But yeah, that is what it looks like, and I'll be back in about 5 hours. I'm hoping this is in focus because it's so hard to like film this close. But anyway, so this is the time right now. It is, oh, there we go, 3:46, so I'll be back in 5 hours. Okay, so now I'm back and it's now 11 o'clock at night. It's been about 7 hours. Originally I was going to do a 5-hour update, but I've been busy doing things, so I thought now I'll finally update you guys. So let's have a little look. Oh, firstly, I've just been at the beach today, took my dog out. It's been really windy, a lot of hair blowing in my face, and I've been touching my face a lot because my nose is like running like it won't stop because it's been so windy. I don't know, it was a bit of a situation. So let's just see how it's held up. Okay, so far, the first thing I can notice is it's creased a little bit underneath my eyes, but in saying that, I didn't put anything, like I didn't put the foundation under my eyes, so that's just the concealer that's creased. That's fine. The next thing I really notice is that my nose is a little bit shiny, just around my nose, which is kind of expected. I mean, it's been pretty much a whole day, and it's not super shiny. It's probably at the point now where I'd want to powder it. What else? My cheeks still look really great. They still look pretty flawless. I'd just say a little bit around my nose has sort of creased a little bit. But also I've been rubbing it quite a bit, but it doesn't look like, oh, but if I'm going to be picky about it, oh, I've got a bit of lipstick on my face, probably from my hair getting caught in my lipstick. Yeah, I'd pretty much just say the foundation's slightly creased, only a tiny bit, like in the crease like of my chin and like a little bit around my mouth, like in my laugh lines. I haven't really got major laugh lines. I don't usually have much of a problem with that. But yeah, just kind of like around this kind of area where it's started to sort of move around a little bit. But overall I'd say it'd be pretty good. Like, it's lasted pretty well. Like, my cheeks still look really flawless. And my forehead's only a hint shiny. But I have put highlighter there, so I think it's just mainly the highlighter that's... So overall I'd say this is a pretty great foundation. Like, I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. Like, I think only next time, I think in future, I'd probably just powder. Like, I pretty much powder, like, with every foundation that I use, no matter what. I'll always put a little bit of powder, like, just to set it, like, around my nose and on my chin. Not only just for, like, the oil purposes, but mainly just because then it sort of sets it, keeps it in place and all of that. So, but considering the fact that I haven't powdered my nose or my chin, it's held up like fairly well considering how long it's been on, and I've been out today, and I don't know, I think it's done a really good job, so I like it. I just wish I powdered underneath my eyes a bit better because that is creased a lot, but that's not the foundation because I did not put it underneath my eyes. But yeah, I think if I did powder my nose, I think it would have lasted even longer. Yeah, I'm honestly fairly happy with it. Like, there's not really much I can complain about, to be honest. And I was really happy with how I caught a glimpse of it in the mirror before I went out, and I was like, oh my god, like, my skin looked flawless. And I don't think I've worn a foundation in ages where I've literally gone, wow, like, my skin looks really good. Especially my cheeks, like, it makes your, like, if you've got smooth parts of your face, oh my god, it will make those look absolutely, like, flawless and smooth, and really bring out, you know, your cheeks. And I don't know, that sounds really stupid, but it really did. I thought, wow, like, it actually made my skin look really flawless on my cheeks, which I was really happy about. Yeah, and it looked just really nice. Like, I looked in the mirror, it looked really fresh, it looked really lovely. So yeah, I'd probably give this foundation, I reckon I'd give it, I don't know, out of 5, maybe a 4.5. just because it creased a little bit around my mouth and it went a little bit like, you know, around my nose a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I've had it on for a long time. I mean, at the end of the day, foundations will start to show signs of wear at some point. But it lasted a good amount of time, and I've been out and, you know, the weather's been, you know, it's been windy, my hair's been blowing in my face, and I've been rubbing my nose and everything. So I was actually kind of expecting it to be like rubbed off, which it isn't really rubbed off at all. It's just a little bit of movement here where it's been pushed, but other than that it doesn't look patchy or anything like that. I'm pretty thoroughly happy with it. But yeah, I think setting it with a powder in your areas where you need it, I think that's it. I wouldn't probably powder the whole thing. I mean, if that's your thing, go right ahead, but I probably wouldn't suggest doing a lot of powder, like minimal powder, just purely to set it, and that's it. But yeah, no, I think I really like it. So it's definitely going to be, I think, one of my favourites. Yeah, I'm really thoroughly impressed, I think. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, overall it's a really good foundation, good packaging, good bottle, good wear, makes your skin look flawless. I mean, yeah, I can't really complain. So that is that. Also, I meant to say I did take a picture of what it looks like with and without the flash, so you guys can see what it looks like. I had a little look at the pictures and it seems to have not really any issue with flashback at all, which is great. I mean, I don't know if it has SPF in it. I don't know if it does, to be honest, but it definitely didn't have flashback, so that was really good. So I was really happy with that. Obviously I'm going to include the pictures in the shot so you guys can see, so you can make a judgment for yourself. But yeah, definitely didn't seem to flashback at all, so that's a plus. So that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, so please give it a thumbs up if you did. And also, if you aren't already, please subscribe, because I get so excited when I get a new subscriber. Oh, and also, I forgot to say, I've just made a gaming channel. So we're going to see how that goes, because I do like a bit of gaming, I must say. Even though no one believes me, everyone thinks I'm making it up. But I have made a gaming channel, so we're going to see how that goes. I don't know how it will go, I honestly don't, but I thought, why not? I'm going to make one. So I've made one, so that's in the description box below if you want to check that out and subscribe and all of that. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit of a Xbox One X Scorpio unboxing kind of thing, so you have to keep an eye out for that. So that will be probably Tuesday or Wednesday, you'll probably see that. And also, I mean, I feel like I don't update you guys, so I'm trying to like think of all the things I need to update you guys on. Oh, and I have a vlogging channel, and I've just started vlogging again. I've got a new vlogging camera, so I'm actually vlogging more regularly, so check that out as well. So yeah, that is pretty much everything, and I will see you guys in my next video.